So here we are back in Majora's Mask, whatever. OBS is having a bit of issues recording this, but we'll manage. Now, this time around I have probably configured my PlayStation 4 controller to have the Windows recognize it as a Xbox controller. So now we have what's it called? Not digital input, like a proper control stick configuration. How much difference is it going to make? Not much really, but you know. Now the bigger question is, I was thinking that I want to get all these stray fairies in this level. So this could take a bit longer than I wanted to take. Anyways, other thing that I want to mention is that I was checking if it was just my emulator configuration that the game kinda has some graphical glitches, but upon testing on the other Majora's Mask game that I have, the other one runs completely fine, but this one doesn't. So I'm going to guess it's just this ROM. I don't know why. I guess it's just the way it reads it. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that type of stuff. Anyway, with the controller I can aim for Jack. Well, it was certainly better than just trying to use a freaking keyboard. That's for sure. See? Okay, who else is trying to kill me here? Yeah, well, it's not like that much. Anyways, by the way, I really like how young Link looks in this game. I mean, Ocarina of Time, you can tell he was like a really young kid, but here you can tell he's quite determined. Like he looks, I don't know, more bulky. Because I'm freaking Hyrule Warriors, oh man, young kid is not in that game, man. There's no young kid in freaking Hyrule Warriors. There's Shora Link, but not young Link. Man, alright. Ah, man. The only issue that I have with the freaking Xbox controller is that I can only configure one button at a time, so I cannot have, let's say, two left C sticks. How is that a problem? That usually I want to have like the triangle button to be the left C stick, well, left C button, and the circle button to be the down C button. But with the current configuration that I have, you can only do one at a time. I mean, it's not like a deal breaker again, but it will be convenient because you can now using the C buttons in a stick. I do have the boss key, don't I? Yes, I do. Duh. I'm pressing circle thinking it's B, thinking it's X. That doesn't make any sense, but I swear that I have been looking at this temple and I think that some areas require the hook shot. But we don't get that right now, no senor. So let's just see what elements we have available and just mix and match them. Is this good enough? It isn't. I'm just going to ground. What if I let go early? Will that help? Like ledge grab? Yes. Well, one. Is it 15 in the first temple? Or am I really screwed? because boy do I need those upgrades. I mean, maybe not, but you know. Alright, what else now, boss? I mean, of course I light up the torches, but how does that help me? I swear I'm using the right stick, thinking it's going to move the camera. Guess what, it doesn't. Maybe I can burn this, but again, what is this going to help me? What is this going to help me, should I say? Can I throw the arrow to here? Somehow I can't. Alright. Yep. And I cannot even pick them up. What do you think this is, Breath of the Wild? I said this before and I say it again. I think it was a sad thing that the Breath of the Wild temples weren't really buried. I mean, they were not bad, the Shika temples and stuff, and the Divine Beast, but they get repetitive. They get visually repetitive rather quick. I mean, of course, trying to theme differently, like the 200 temples that they had. Well, of course not, but maybe by area. But whatever. I was saying that the guy who made this is Deathbasket, which I think has been making like Zelda ROM hacks for quite a while now. I mean, the height is like what I need to get there, but I just simply cannot move forward. Well, I can move forward, just not as fast as I wish I could. Maybe you just need to dive. Boy, you only really can die for cheese. But just what we needed. I think the only bad thing about the entire thing is that, of course, Majora's Mask time. Maybe I just need to think outside the box and see the other chests that are over there. I don't think they're going to directly help me here, but I think I'm wasting time here. Well, I could start doing maybe anything else. With... yeah, I only need one straight fairy and I'm done. Right at the beginning. Oh yeah, wasn't it like in a bubble or something, like in the corner? Worst case scenario, I get whatever loot we have from the Great Fairy and then restart the freaking temple. Of course I won't make you go through that, but shit, somehow in some way, because I have no idea how to do this. By the way, I'm recording this on the 22nd of September at 2 AM. Nice. I don't know what this is going to cost. What? I mean, it's not like I can even use it, but how much is that? Like 500 rupees? Well, there it goes. Worst case scenario, we can always farm here, but I think we're going to find other places to do that. I was looking for a way to make this game run at 60 frames per second, and there are ways, but they're kind of like cheating. I mean, of course they are like game chart codes, but it's kind of like cheating because it's not exactly like a proper 60 frames per second. It's just speeding up the game twice, making the 30 go to 60, and it runs at 60, but well, the thing is running 60 maybe, but it's just a sped up version, and I mean, what's the point? So I find even more impressive that some people managed to make a Golden Eye into a proper PC game, like 60 frames per second, any resolution, I think, and you can use a mouse and keyboard to play. I don't know how Link does it, man. I mean, he went 3 days without sleeping, man. I can barely stay like 8 hours awake. I'm not beyond from using a sheet to freaking L2 levitate my way over there. Yeah, I can actually hit this. Maybe. Can I just by accident? Yep. Alright, so there's one problem down. Now I have everything else. Can I mean, this is kind of a long shot, literally, but I was thinking maybe I can use a bomb mask and blast myself mid-air. Maybe. Jesus, if you're asking me to do that, well, that's kinda obtuse, but come on. So what I'm thinking, I can just freaking bungee jump all the way over there, do that, explode myself forward, and maybe get this, but jeez. Do I really have to do this? You know what, I'm just going to save. I'm going to make another save state again. Because I could probably die from doing this. I mean, kinda works. F7, right? Or maybe I just need to not be a dumbass. Actually work it. Hey, but you know your voice is resourceful. What can you say about that, right? Jesus Christ. Overcomplicated comes to mind. Alright. If I can get a couple of arrows. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Well, whatever. And that's it, right? I mean, there's red fairies, this. Well, it's not going to be the previous fight with Odolwa, but something. I don't even know how to fight this dude. Oh, beaten is beaten. I just messaged it just in case I die, which most likely. I mean, who died by Odolwa, right? Who have been called that Odolwa was an actual warrior. Either an actual warrior in Hero Warriors or just a mini boss. Oh, but it's not looking good. Okay, that helps. That's not going to be my soul savior, but... Oh shit. Well, I still hear it. Good? Whatever. Come on, man, I know you want to die. It's a fact. Why? Does he even do that? Yeah, I like that. I mean, I know I don't have the gilded sword with Jesus. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Well, it just happened, alright? Somehow that happened. Oh, wait, the cutscene is going to be literally unwatchable, man. Because the giant always used this small blue after effects, whatever. And we know this ROM hack is not fan of that. You see, so always remains. You have just read the innocent spirit that this dark mask has kept imprisoned within the body of evil Odolwa. There are a couple of things that I don't understand about the Majora's Mask world. I mean, your Odolwa, God, whatever. Yeah, glad we can see nothing, right? It's going to be matching A. Maybe we can get through this. Or if I have to do the auto, then well, whatever. Just by memory is going to do it. Anyways, I was going to say that I think Koei Tecmo did a terrible job with the Majora's Mask maps and potential. I mean, I like Young Link, but that's kind of like Shorta Link. I mean, the dude is smaller than the sword that he has. Come on. Well, at least I can see the effects, so that's something. But, I mean, like I said, we could have like Odolwa being a mini boss. Same with God. Even freaking Georg could have been a mini boss. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a guy just floating around the map. Or even the Majora's Wrath could be a mini boss too. Oof. Maybe the final boss. We could have a map, a proper level based on the entire Majora's Mask maps. One main fort could have been at the the north, the south, west, and east. Clock Town in the middle. I mean, come on. Well. When they said, "Oh, we're going to bring a new map," I was expecting more than just the adventure map, Whatever, man. Also, Hyrule Warriors is kind of oddly optimized. Well, should I say it's not even optimized? I mean, I was going to say, well, at least Fire Emblem Warriors has optimization where you can choose either like optimization mode or quality mode. One runs at 60 but has like lower video quality, and one runs at 30 but looks better. Point is, I'm thinking, well, at least there's that. But then you see what Panic Button has done with Doom and every other port, and you say, well, I think Koei Tecmo had no excuse to give such a shoddy product. Oh boy. Okay. Guess I'm just going to skip this trailer. Oh hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? How do you think? Well, let me tell you. I don't know, guys. I mean, I like Majora's Mask, but I don't see why people really want Skull Kid in Smash. Can you carry me? Sure. Give me a second here. It's a type feed, it says. Now, I will normally name Link, but since this is something else, you can keep it like that. By the way, I'm looking for the freaking fairy. Well, get the fairy, see the princess, get the pig's mask, because why not? What else? Save the money in the bank. Here you go. It was just a pain in the ass. Here you go. Sword technique is... Oh, I think it's probably the level 2. Spin attack. Man, this ROM hack really doesn't like any sort of effects for some reason. Nice. This is really good actually. Good thing we got this upgrade. Nothing better than spam it against bosses and, well, everything, really. Nah, you truly don't give a shit about this, I'm just going to skip it. That was close, I would have been pissed. You remind me of my dead son. Oh shit. And you probably don't care about this, so I'm just gonna spit it out. Well done. Now there's another approach to the set problem. Mental power. Actually, when I see you, I am remind me of my son who left home long ago. Somehow I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I'm afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor. Just like when I raised my son. Please forgive my rudeness. I'm really curious that, you know, they use this way to get out. But Majora's Mask is enough game, and I really like it. And another way to know someone's deposit, whatever. Well, I guess that's anything worthwhile doing. At least that I remember. Sure, I could do some carnival stuff, but for the sake of Master Quest, that's it. 41 minutes, probably I was just messing around most of the time. Exactly, man, save. Oh, we can actually see this cutscene until they probably start using some effect. Is there a way to disable them? Or, I don't know. Maybe you just need to use a different video plugin? I don't know, man. I'll figure that later. But for now, I guess that's it for me. Hey, if you can not try harder. Wow, what a cunt. Well, next is the freaking mountain. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you everyone. Take care, and remember, I don't know, manage your time, drink water. Anyway, see you.